Together we walk side by side to share the dreams of our lives as we are pronounced husband and wife. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. About 2 years ago, a young handsome guy held the hand of a beautiful young girl and said to her, "From this day forward, you shall not walk alone. My arms will be your shelter and my heart will be your home." That girl blushed, smiled, and softly said, "Your hand fits tenderly in mine, and mine was made for yours, to be each other's gentle strength as long as life endures." And at that very moment, a bond was created, a relation was built with the abundant downpour of heaven's choicest blessings. And today, just a few moments ago, that relation has been blessed again to remain as strong and emerge as firm as that rock, unmoved, unshaken by trivial things. Pojshल्या दिगंतार संजे वेळार सूर्यो आनी दर्यो एक जाल्ल्या परी आज दोन काळजां दोन मोना एकवटुल्लें जोडें आसा कॉलिन आनी फर्लिन हांचे. तांच्या कुटुंबान खंडीत जावन वर्तो संतोष फंकला आनी तांच्या आपोण्याक पाळो दिवन इतल्या व्हडा संख्यान हजारांच्या तुमकां सुमेस्तांक हांव मेलिटा घनाचो आनी मानाचो येवकार मागता. थोड्याच घडया आदी लग्ना बेसांत एकवटुल्लें हें जोडें येदोळूच तयार जालां आमचे मदें हांगसर सरूंक. ती हांगसर भितर सरता आसतना आमी सर्वांनी आमच्या ताळयांच्या नादान तांकां स्वागत करचें. Ladies and gentlemen, the couple along with their entourage is all set to arrive amidst us, and as they do so, we will put our hands together and welcome them. Calling on first, the page boy and ring bearer, Keith. Keith is Colin's nephew, studying in the 3rd grade, St. Aloysius School. His family calls him a radio transistor. We have the flower girls, Tanisha and Gia. Tanisha is the bride's niece, studying in the LKG and has come all the way from Bangalore to be a part of the celebration. Gia is Colin's niece. She studies in the 1st grade and I'm told is the unchallenged little baby of her family. We have the best man and the maid of honor, Calvin and Gerlin. Calvin is Colin's first cousin. He's doing his final year BCom, Sriram College, Delhi. He's also an entrepreneur of a very successful website. We have Gerlin, Colin's younger sister, working in Abu Dhabi in the oil and gas sector, simultaneously pursuing her master's. The first groomsman and bridesmaid, Sean and Merula. Sean is Colin's nephew. He's doing his 3rd year mechanical engineering in Bangalore. His hobbies start and end with bikes. There's Merula, Colin's first cousin, studying in the 8th standard, Luth Central School. Loves the stage as a compere, dancer, singer, musician, or a theatre artist. Second groomsman and bridesmaid, Ajit and Anusha. Ajit is Colin's nephew. He's doing his final year BBM, Christ College, Bangalore. We have Anusha, Colin's niece, doing her first year PUC, St. Aloysius College. And now, ladies and gentlemen, can I request you all to rise, put your hands together, and help me welcome the stars of today, Colin and Colin. Well, I must say, this beautifully decorated days, done-up days, this has been conceptualized by this lovely couple themselves. They had this whole idea, they came up with the whole idea themselves. I think now it looks perfect. Now it looks complete with your presence, doesn't it? That was a yes from only a few tables. Doesn't this now look complete with your presence, ladies and gentlemen? So can I ask you all once again to put your hands together for Colin and Ferlyne. Well, the couple definitely looks lovely, and you know, when I'm standing much closer to them, I can make out that they look a lot more beautiful. So I'm sure most of you are waiting to have a closer look at them, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get the couple around. There's confetti packets that are placed on your table. Please take the confetti in your hand, and please line yourselves along the aisle. On this side, as well as this side. On my right-hand side, there's an aisle, and on the left-hand side, there's an aisle in the middle. Please come out from your chairs and line yourselves against the aisle on the left side and the right side. As the bridal couple with their family comes on the entourage, please shower the confetti on them. Can I have the groom's parents, Mr. Ozzy and Mrs. Blanche? Can I have the groom's parents here, please? You can all guide your vision, line of vision there as the parents are just walking down. I also invite the bride's parents, Mr. Joseph and Mrs. Francine, as well as the groom's brother and his wife, Brian and Jacqueline.
Check.
Can I have the parents, please? Please, please. Please join the entourage. Brian and Jackie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I bring this lovely couple and their entourage on the same path that you all are standing, shower the confetti on them, along with that, your blessings on them. Cosmic rays. Once the confetti is off your hands, you all can put your hands together for the couple.
When we sing, go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in, I wanna be in that home. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the band begins to play. Oh, when the band begins to play, I wanna be in that home. Oh, when the band begins to play.
to put your hands together. Put your hands together. Now your hands are definitely free, at least this side of it. Put your hands together for this lovely couple. Well, they always say, feelings are felt when they are expressed. Memories are made when moments are lived. And I'm sure this lovely couple, their family, have already had loads of such moments which they have penned down in their book of memories. And for them to add on yet another such moment, this delicious looking cake is all set to be cut. And ladies and gentlemen, as the couple, along with their family, does so, we will once again put our hands together, for that is the only sign which we show that we are with them on this day of happiness, on this day of joy. That's the way we be a part of their celebration. So Ferlyne and Colin, you may kindly proceed towards the cake. And just in case Ferlyne and Colin, you all haven't noticed, today is definitely a special day. This is a sign, not just, right from heaven. If you watch the moon, we have a full moon today. The full moon shining on a beautiful looking couple like this. Can I ask the family to kindly go closer to the couple? Colin and Ferlyne at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. their joy with your family. We have come with caterers to serve us with cake and wine.
Where love comes easy, and I know a woman who meets me there. Now she takes my hand and gently leads me, and we go up to the roof, right on top of the stairs. Well, I close the door and she pulls the curtain. When we make love, it's a private affair. I've been around, and I know for certain that there ain't no room like the room right on top of the stairs. When we climb up the stairway to heaven, where we find love waiting there, right out home. Oh, just me and my baby, where the love is good at the room on top of the stairs. When we climb up the stairway to heaven, we found love waiting there, right out home. Oh, just me and my baby, but the love is good at the view on top of the stairs. And I know a place where love comes easy. I know a woman who meets me there. Now she takes my hand and gently leads me. We go up to the roof, right on top of the stairs. Well, I close the door and she pulls the curtain. When we make love, it's a private affair, and I've been around, There ain't no room like the room right on top of the stairs. When we climb up the stairway to heaven, we found love waiting there. Right as home, oh, just me and my baby. Well, the love is good. The room right on top of the stairs. Yeah, I know a place where love comes easy. I know a woman who meets me there. Now she takes my hand, ooh, and gently leads me, and we go up to the roof right on top of the stairs, where the love is good, and the roof right on top of the stairs.
Well, as customary, as the tradition goes, for every wedding, a champagne is popped. A champagne is always popped to say, you know, it's a symbolic way of saying good luck to the couple. Yes? And the honor of popping the champagne always goes to the groom's best man, and that is Calvin. Can I have you up here, Calvin? All right, Calvin, we have quite a few people here who are going to watch you. Okay, I hope you're good at this. And you're unmarried, yes? You have a girlfriend? No. So there are some lovely ladies here, and I'm sure this is going to impress them. So, okay, give it your best shot. Can I have the couple to rise, please? Well, we are all gathered here today to celebrate with Colin and Ferlyne. We are here to celebrate love. We are here to celebrate commitment. We are here to celebrate promise. We are here to celebrate marriage. We are here to celebrate, two hearts being entwined as one, Colin and Ferlyne. We are here to celebrate two families coming together as one, the Pintos and the D'Souza's. To give us a quick, brief introduction about the families, can I call forward the bride's charming sister, Jerlyn.
Compliments of the season and a very good evening to all of you. On behalf of the D'Souza's and the Pintos, I, Jerlyn Pinto, welcome each one of you to this day, which marks the beginning of Colin and Ferlyne's lives together. I thank each one of you for your presence here, as it adds greatly to our happiness and our joy. Now let me move on to the families of the Pintos and the D'Souza's. Firstly, the D'Souza's. Colin's parents, Oswald and Blanche D'Souza, hail from Bendur and Mumbai respectively, and have been residing in Abu Dhabi for the last 37 years. They are blessed with two sons, the elder being Brian, married to Jacqueline, and is based in California, USA. Brian is a computer engineer by profession and is employed by Amgen, a biotech company, as a software engineer. His beautiful wife, Jacqueline, is an electronics engineer and works for GOPA as a senior SAP consultant. Coming to the groom of the evening, Colin Mark, the dashing bridegroom, was born in Dubai, did his initial studies in Abu Dhabi. After obtaining his bachelor's degree in commerce from St. Joseph's College of Commerce, Bangalore, he did his post-graduation in finance while working with reputed MNCs in the UAE for the 4 years. He then left for US to pursue his master's in supply chain and management and finance at the North Carolina State University. He is currently employed by Abu Dhabi company for onshore oil operations, ADCO, as an accountant. The D'Souza family is a God-fearing, close-knit, middle-class and a simple family who believe in human values and feelings rather than materialistic things, and always maintain a low profile. Now, coming to the Pintos, we belong to the Bendur parish. My parents, Joseph and Francine Pinto, have spent a good portion of their lives working in Abu Dhabi. Dad has now retired and is currently managing our shop, Hill Road Stores, Bendur, while mom still continues working in Abu Dhabi. Ferlyne and me, their two daughters, were born and brought up in Abu Dhabi. We completed our schooling there and graduated from St. Agnes College. Ferlyne Joan, my beautiful sister and lovely bride, after her graduation, she worked for Goldman Sachs while simultaneously pursuing her master's in finance and banking. On completion, she joined dad and mom in Abu Dhabi and is currently working with the National Bank of Abu Dhabi as an associate. I too am employed in Abu Dhabi with the ADNOC distribution and is simultaneously pursuing my MBA at the Manipal University in Dubai. That's all about our families. Over to you, Melita.
Thank you, Jerlyn. You very beautifully introduced the two families. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are free, can we put our hands together for the Pintos and the D'Souza's? Thank you. We're looking at this lovely I can see that this couple just can't stop smiling. They're just smiling from the moment they've entered You're only smiling, but that's the beauty of it. I'm sure looking at that very happiness on this couple's face, each of us gathered here would like to come forward and wish them well. But because of the time constraint, we have chosen the two closest to the couple's hearts. We have the groom's brother and his wife, Brian and Jacqueline. So can I call forward the two of you to propose the toast? Well, Brian and Jacqueline, the two of you have been pretty close to this couple, yes? And you'll have been there with them almost through that entire courtship period of yours. So when you are proposing the toast, when you are, talking about the couple, it becomes your duty, a very serious duty towards each one of us gathered here, that the two of you will have to give us some nice little juicy tidbits about their love life. Only on that condition, the mic is yours. Is that good? The mic is yours. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor for us to be standing here before you. They say, love is a great force in life. Indeed, it is the greatest of all things. Looking at the dais, I see a lovely couple, which is the example of this greatest love. Congrats to Colin and Ferlyne on this wonderful union. Before I go any further, I must remark on the fabulous ceremony that we all are to witness today, which couldn't have been possible without the efforts of our hosts, the Pintos and the D'Souza's. Not many of you might know that today's bride and groom began their search for their soulmates some time ago. Neither of them had any luck with finding the one. Their search would have continued. The fate in the form of Etisalat decided to step in. The rest, as they say, is history.
All of us around here would know Colin and Ferlyne in some aspect or the other. But being as close family, we'll try to shed light into the people and wonderful human beings they are. Colin, Kolla, is the live wire of our family. He has grown up from being the naughty little boy to the handsome, charming young man he is today. As a little boy, Colin always loved to win. He hated losing even at party games. And I'm sure a lot of you around here can be testimony to that. That win-all attitude has led him to win the most beautiful bride he could have asked for, Ferlyne. He is a multi-talented person, be it sports, public speaking, name it. The most important thing which a lot of you might not be aware is he's very, very closely knit to his family. There is one incident I would like to relate to all of you, which for me is the most memorable one. On my 21st birthday, Colin, just to make it special for me, came down from Bangalore and he managed to get almost 30 kids from our apartment, none of whom I had any clue about and I had met before, and was able to put together a surprise party. Ferlyne, I must say, you're lucky to get a charming little man like Colin.
And Ferlyne compliments him perfectly. Both of you make a deadly pair. Folo is a perfect addition to the D'Souza family, and I must say you're looking absolutely gorgeous today. Ferlyne is a very bubbly personality, full of energy and a confident young woman. An avid Bollywood fan, she is converted our caller also to share the same passion. I've also heard her new passion is dancing. In fact, I've been told she shares her dance affinity has increased tremendously. Why wouldn't it? Trying to keep up with our Kala's moves can be quite a handful. Ferlyne is also a very creative person. Some of her masterpieces include birthday cards for Colin. I can personally vouch for this talent of hers, having seen her pieces of art. Ferlyne, I'm really jealous, and I think you should extend your services. During the courtship period, both Colin and Ferlyne would use excuses of movies to spend time with each other. They cherish every moment with each other and celebrate every single month anniversaries.
Jackie or myself might not have the multiple years of marriage behind us, but the fundamentals of marriage remain the same. First, Colin, and this is specifically for you, remember the 3 golden words. You're right, Ferlyne. Regardless of what it is, just remember those words. It will take you a long run and save you a lot of heartache. Second, always treat each other with respect. Remember, words said in anger cannot be taken back. And however angry you might be, at the end of the day, before you go to bed, remember to make out, because it's not worth it. Thirdly, be open and frank to each other. Remember, like your liturgy, in the sermon, you are friends first and then husband and wife. So remember to keep that in mind and share whatever communication or feedback you have to each other early in the relationship so that things don't pent up over time. Marriage is also like wine. It will only get better with time. Finally, Colin, this is for you. Remember, to woo a woman, you don't have to do it before marriage. You can keep continuing it after marriage as well. So remember to always give her a lot of gifts, flowers, and keep Ferlyne happy. I now request all of you to stand up as we raise the toast to the wonderful couple. May your love, Ferlyne and Colin, be modern enough to survive the times, yet old-fashioned enough to last forever. Our greatest wish to both of you is that through the years, your love will so deepen and grow that years from now, you will look back upon this day, your wedding day, as the day you loved each other the least. Years to an eventful, a fun-filled married life to the wonderful, charming couple, Ferlyne and Colin. Cheers.
Thank you, Brian and Jacqueline, for that lovely toast. Ladies and gentlemen, you all may kindly be seated. Well, today is indeed a very special day, a very beautiful day for this lovely couple, Colin and Ferlyne. And I'm sure they have lots of joy, lots of happiness, and so many other emotions that they would like to share with us. So Colin and Ferlyne, the mic is all yours.
Last evening, when I gave my thank you note, I got quite a few comments to keep it really short. So that's why this time I had to write it down and keep it really short. On that note, Shukran, Dhanyawad, Deborekaru, Shukriya, thank you. Whichever language it is said, it is always conveys a heartfelt gratitude for something good that has been received. We, Ferlyne and myself, would like to dedicate this moment of ours to the Lord Almighty for showering His constant blessings on us, for guiding us and showing us the path whenever in need. A special thanks to Reverend Father Diane Vaz, Father Ronnie Prabhu, and Father Wilson, along with all the other priests who joined them in celebrating today's nuptials. We really enjoyed those special moments. I am extremely grateful to Mom and Dad, or how I call them as Mummy and Daddy, for being the pillar of support and standing by me through all my experiences and decisions. I am grateful to Ferlyne's parents for giving me such a beautiful bride. Even now, as we undertake this new journey of ours, all of y'all have never really failed to show your support and understanding. A note of sincere appreciation to our siblings, that's Geraldine, who's like hidden out there in the corner, and Brian and Jacqueline, who just managed to get off stage. Your introduction and your meaningful words of advice, especially the part of Ferlyne, you are right, means a lot to us. Your constant support and assistance with ideas and suggestions over these last 2 years has definitely made our big day a really memorable one. A big thank you to all you wonderful family and friends who have traveled distances and postponed commitments just to make our day so memorable. Thank you for being here on this joyous day as we set off on a very brand new journey. We also remember all the deceased members of our families and know they are amongst us in spirit and praying for us. A big thank you to all those who've helped up in setting up this wonderful day of ours. A special mention to Marjorie for coordinating everything. You just have been our guardian angel over these last few days. Thank you, Bannu, for this wonderful backdrop. It is just how we envisioned it with the idea that we came to you. And Benz for this perfect lighting. Thank you so much. Daijiworld.com for the live streaming of our wedding. So hi to all of you all across the world. Samson and Anoop for the lovely pictures that you've taken. I guess you've captured our special moments with Ilan. Kamat Caterers for the sumptuous breakfast food. Ruxana for your unique touch to our lovely wedding cake. Finally, thank you, Melita, for conducting today's function and ensuring a smooth flow of events. Thank you. Last few people to thank is Cosmic Rays for the lovely music they're going to be belting out tonight, and White Doves for the choir in church. A special note to Avinash and Uncle Hari. When all doors seem shut to us, both of you just pushed one open for us. Thank you so much. And finally, a big thank you to all who have come here to join in our celebrations and have a wonderful evening. And as I said, I like talking a lot, so there's a special part from the bottom of my heart. And this will go out just to Ferlyne. Ferlyne, thank you for being the lovely bride, and moreover accepting me, a man who's not perfect, but full of flaws. Thank you for being there. And there's been one particular thing which Ferlyne always regretted in our relationship. And I would sum it up in a few lines. Follow, baby. Over the passage of time, there's been an issue which made you whine. A proposal which would be worth more than a dime. So on this occasion, Ferlu, will you be mine? I assume that's a yes from her because she's just smiling. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.